Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome back to some Heroes of the Storm. Now you know that feeling when you wake up in the morning and you really feel like playing a certain hero? I have no idea why, because I haven't played Nazeebo in a very long time, but today I really feel like playing a little bit with the Witch Doctor. Alrighty, so welcome to the Cursed Hollow. Now I'm not gonna lie, I haven't actually played Nazeebo very much as of late at all. I don't really know exactly why I really want to play him today. I just really felt like throwing some spiders at my opponents. So I'm gonna go with the Leaping Spider build. Obviously we'll be starting up with the Death Ritual. As always, I'll leave the actual build that I'm using down below in the description of the video in case you're interested. So the Leaping Spider build is basically based around my Q. It throws a bunch of spiders, deals damage to opponents. It's really good. We also have some frogs on my E ability. That's basically like an arch of damage with a bunch of frogs that will start moving forward. You can base builds around that too. And then you also have the W ability that is made to catch opponents. So I can just throw these things just like that, and it will start dealing a bunch of damage. So I got the Death Ritual. Ooh. The Death Ritual basically is gonna increase the amount of sustain that I'll have later on into the game, and that's really the point that this hero shines at. You need to make sure you get towards the later stage of the game, because if you get there, you're gonna immediately be capable of dealing like crazy amounts of sustained damage. Now, it is important to note that we don't have a healer, nor do the opposing team, so that is something that we do have to keep in mind here. Oh man, he's trying to do so much damage to me. Here, have some spiders. That'll teach you. I don't really want to be spamming my abilities too much, by the way. But this is one of the few heroes where last hitting is pretty important. So I gotta be a little bit careful, in particular because I'm laddering. Ooh, I'm playing 2 versus 1 here. I'm gonna need some help. Not entirely sure how the teammates in the top lane are dying if there's no one actually... Wow, what's going on in the top lane, boys? Welcome to Quick Match. Either way, well, obviously have to try our very best here no matter what. You can't just go ahead and run in against 2 versus 1 though, in particular against a Chromie, who's super low in HP. Or super high in damage rather, and low in HP I guess as well, but we have to make sure that we stay alive at least reasonably well. I don't really have any ways of getting out of trouble, by the way. I've got very little, there's actually a couple of heroes here now. I've got very little, maneuverability, that is. So I need to make sure I keep walking whenever I cast, or I ever see her cast anything. We're gonna go pick the Spider Cluster here. Spider Cluster is the default pick. It basically makes me throw multiple spiders forward, which is obviously a great thing. And with this, I'm also gonna be heading to the top lane. Now I do wanna pick off these minions here, and then we're gonna be heading to the top lane, because there is an objective over there currently. It will take me a little bit of time. But if you could grab the objective, that would be rather helpful. This is obviously quick match, so generally speaking, if you leave your teammates alone and try and grab additional experience instead, they're not gonna be too happy about the situation. Okay. Trying to obviously deal as much damage as possible. There we go. Spiders are very nice here as well, though. They do a lot. Okay. And I'll see if I can start grabbing this thing. Okay, I'm very low right now. Very low in HP. I can throw a couple more if I wanna. But I think I'm gonna have to be backing up here very shortly. I don't really want to risk anything. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be getting out here. And it looks like they did manage to grab the very first tribute in their advantage right now, which is unfortunate for us. That obviously does mean that they're gonna be a little bit closer towards activating the curse. But, I mean, everything seems to be alright, at least for the moment. Ooh. It is that she picked the talent to get some additional blinks after using the abilities. Other than that, she would have been really flimsy. So far, so good. Now, to, by the way, update you guys on my progress in ranked mode, because I haven't actually completed all of my placement matches yet. Remember that one video I uploaded of my very first placement match? And if you don't, I will leave a link to that down below in the description of the video. But basically, we played one game there, and that one went rather well. I don't really want to spoil it for you, but that one went pretty good. Now, I followed that up with some live streaming action, pretty much the exact same day, and I ended up going on like a 7 game losing streak or something ridiculous like that. It was pretty ridiculous. Haven't felt like playing ranked again since then. Which is not that big of a deal, but I think well, I don't know. I don't really need to back here. Ideally, I grab that healing though. That would be helpful. Oh. I'm pretty low in HP, but going back here would take quite a bit of time, so I'll use the range that I have here to try and do some damage. Oh man. Oh man. I'm gonna need some help. No! Oh, I guess I should have run. Dang. That's unfortunate. They did get a nice little hit off there. I was trying to be sneaky there, but he obviously already knew my positioning, so that probably was a little bit too greedy. And so far, this game is not looking all too amazing. We've done a little bit of hero damage, nothing too amazing for the moment. That will start increasing shortly, but at this point, they have grabbed a really solid advantage. They will be able to capture the second objective here as well. And I'm not gonna be able to get over there in time, in particular with my entire team being dead. But it's fine. Once we get to the later stages of the game, we are definitely gonna be in a much more powerful position. Just because of that crazy sustained damage that Nazeebo does have. So we'll just start cleaning up as much of this as possible. Keep on pushing here. Gotta be careful though, because I can't really take any 1 versus 1s for the moment. At least later on, we're gonna be capable of doing so once we get our Gargantuan at. Okay. We'll have to try and trap people as well with that ability, by the way. Gotta be careful of the ultimate here of Tracer. It will do a lot of damage since I am relatively low HP. Okay, and we'll pick the Gargantuan here. As you can see though, so far, things are looking pretty good. Things are looking pretty nice. As far as like the 1 versus 2 aspect goes, I'm one of the strongest laners in the game, easily. We really do need to grab ourselves some extra experience though. Having no HP, or having no, having no healer makes this rather difficult. Got him. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get out. I'm a little bit too low here, not much I can achieve anyway. Oh man. I wanted to get out at the very least, but obviously if my opponents are gonna start pushing away my enemy— oh my god, nice! Obviously if my opponents are gonna be pushing this aggressively, things shouldn't be looking that great, but I'm honestly quite impressed with the way that one engagement went there. And as you can see, all of a sudden, the score and whatnot has been evened up quite nicely. Okay. Apparently our Chromie is having a hard day, complaining about each and everything we got, even though we've just managed to secure a really nice advantage. Didn't really lose any forts either, or any kind of significant damage, so, I mean, I would say that was a victory, but not for Chromie, because Chromie is a quick match hero. All kidding aside though, there's gonna be always people in your teams that are complaining no matter what, like, almost in every situation they will be complaining. I'm gonna be heading over towards this objective though. Okay. We'll go ahead here and— which one are we gonna get? I think we're gonna get the Things of the Deep. Increase the range a little, so I can do some more damage from a distance. Will be helpful as well once we get the, Nice! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Oh, so close. Will be nice once we get our, Leaping Spiders at 16, and that's really where we will be a lot more powerful. Meanwhile, in the top lane, there is a lot of pushing going on, but I think she will be cleaned up, as most of my allies are currently over there. I'll just keep grabbing additional experience, and Sylvanas indeed did get picked up there. I need to make sure I creep as much as possible, by the way, because that's where the death ritual gets triggered more. So far, we've got 93, which is not too amazing, to be honest, but it's not bad either. We've been cleaning up several minions all around the map. Oh, man, that was crazy close. We tried avenging Jaina there, but it's not gonna be quite enough. Okay, that fort is extremely low. Hoping we're gonna be capable of getting over there in time, but that fort may very well fall here. Come on, Lowko, get over there! Okay. Time for the next tribute, though. We got our ultimate good to go. I do want to grab myself a little bit of extra sustain here, or a little bit of extra mana, so I'm gonna be hopping by the fountain in the middle. And so far, this is starting to be a pretty even game. This is starting to be a pretty even game. They've managed to get slightly ahead, I guess. Okay. Go for the damage, Gargantuan. You got this. Very good. We did lose one of our heroes there as well, but that was a nice little dodge there. He's gotta be capable of getting out, but we do capture the tribute this time around, so that's good. Whew, she actually is still there. Crummy, why would you chase? That seemed a little ridiculous, but all is good. All is good. We got the tribute. We need only 2 more for the curse. Which, you know, I guess is a little risky, but time to start getting in some additional charges again on my death ritual. Ooh, looks like we found Chromie. A little bit low in HP thus far, by the way, but... Or a little bit low on mana at this point, but not too worried about it. It's very difficult to catch a Tyrael, though. Even if you manage to get your perfect wall. We're almost 16, there we go. This is where we pick the leaping spiders, and the leaping spiders is exactly the talent that we need here to start dealing super high damage. So remember the spider talent that we picked earlier? All of my talents, or all of my spiders start jumping at enemies now, which makes it like a substantially more powerful skill. So I'm primarily focusing right now on my Q, as well as my R. That's gonna be my main goal. I'll go. I guess if he wants to take me on like this, we gotta make sure we take him out. Although I may die here. Oh! Just barely not. Just barely not. I'm gonna be forced to get out of here, though. No reason for me to sacrifice myself. Lucky for me, the passive of Tyrael did not kill me. Maybe if we were playing professional matches, it would have been worth it to get back in there and try and throw some more spiders across the corridor, but in this particular instance, I'm a little bit scared of the situation. Already back though. It hasn't been captured yet. There we go. Ooh, man. Pooh! They get a kill there. But not without taking a stupid amount of damage from their hero. Okay, fine. We'll stick around here for a little while longer, just because I can throw quite a bunch of damage here. Oh man, no! No, Lowko, no! Oh! We got him! Get out of there! Get out of there! Whew. That got real scary real fast. They did manage to capture the objective just now, by the way, sadly. And sadly, he did not get out of there. Luckily, we do still have our zoning here, which is helpful. With the zombie wall. Avatar did sadly not get out of there in time. I'm gonna be heading to the top lane, prevent that fort in the top from dying. But so far, this is looking pretty alright. Pretty alright. I would say we're still at a slight disadvantage for some reason, even though we're actually ahead as far as level goes. It's just looking a little bit scary as far as all of the engagements go. But all in all, I think we're in a much better spot than we were initially. We haven't cleaned up any of their forts yet, But if we could get a curse going, that would help out a lot. Obviously, as long as we play together, it's gonna be fine. It's just that we can get nuked down so very easily from this amount of HP to 0. That we got to be very, very careful. So hero damage wise, as you can see, we have started climbing that ladder quite a little bit. Okay, nice. Nice. Doing as much damage here as possible. I'm super low though, and I do get taken out there. Not without dealing a ridiculous amount of damage though, but sadly the focus there was all over the place and I couldn't really control very well where my my spiders were obviously jumping. So we ended up doing a lot of damage there, but they grabbed the advantage once again as far as level goes, and also did manage to get the tribute. At this point though, they're gonna be capable of getting the boss, which is extremely scary. But their Tracer just recalled right on. Okay, fine. Tracer, we deserve that one. Thank you for bringing you down to low HP several times and you blinking away. I like the fact that you just gave the boss a free kill and didn't blink away with the free charges that you just achieved. So hey, we'll take that one, Tracer. We'll take that one. She must feel pretty ridiculous right now, though. Either way, the game has evened up. The game has evened up. Let's move together. We can easily win if we group as 5. I hope that that is what's gonna be happening here, because we keep being split up and have very little focus. We should be able to take this victory though, because right now we've got a lot of damage that we can start using. I'm ready. Throw my spiders. No particular reason not to. Nobody really wants to go in just yet. But here we go. They've started moving forward. Leoric is trying his very best to get a little bit of damage in. Jaina did get picked off almost immediately. I do get... Oh man, I do get so much damage against me almost instantaneously. And I get taken out after some crazy focus. And McCrumble leaves the game, who is going to be our Jaina, who is currently in a 4-to-10 ratio, and that is definitely not the situation we were hoping for here. They did just manage to get up the curse once again. Get out of there! Get out of there, Abathur! Oh man. Oh, the slug did not get out of there in time. And sadly, they did just manage to get a really big lead on us. Even though we grabbed the advantage for, you know, a brief moment there, the focus was way all over the place, and sadly, we just did not really get very much in here. Apparently, my teammates are resorting to complaining about each other rather than trying to improve themselves. Very common strategy in Heroes of the Storm. I would highly recommend you look at what you could be improving upon instead, but hey, we're all playing perfect, so there's definitely nothing that could have been changed in that regard, right? Either way, though, this is not game over yet. This is not game over yet. My goal here is now to try and do maximum amounts of damage. There we go. That is one way to do that. Very good job. Bot Jaina. Very well done. We'll pick the Humangoid here. Over the blink. The bolt is pretty good too, but the Humangoid will basically allow me to keep that thing for a little while longer. I like playing it at the very least. I know the Bolt of the Storm is a really powerful or popular pick too, but... we need to try and do more damage, I guess, because this is a burst fest at this point in time. Bolt of the Storm, obviously, a ton of additional mobility. Cooldown of the Gargantuan, by the way, is pretty low right now as well. I will just try and do the maximum amount of damage here. Woo! Man! She must have picked through the times, which gave her like a stupid amount of additional range. Hold on, let me have a quick look here. Where is their Chromie at? Chromie. Did she pick the Shifting Sands? She did. Actually, which is that? What one's that called again? Oh, reaching through time. There we go. Yeah, yeah, exactly. She did get the additional 25% range, making that like W range as well as the Q one absolutely ludicrous. Gotta be careful though. Her Q ability can basically hit me from all over the map now. Interesting alt trigger here by our Abathur. He just used his ulti here. Okay. Going for the crazy burst though. So far, it's not looking amazing anymore. But we are definitely capable of continuing this one onwards. I hope that we can stay together. Can I get some help? Oh man. Apparently that was a little too much to ask. I'm gonna be moving around here because this is a really risky position to be in. I don't... what? Okay. Once again, though, it's all about staying alive and hitting these nerds in the face. There we go, get him! Oh, so very close. He can still teleport towards the thing. He actually decides to do so. Because he's in a really risky position now. Leaping spider time. Good job. I'm gonna have to get out of there. And he did not pick up any kills. Good, good, good. So I'm backing up here real quick. Actually, we'll clean up these catapults real quick. And just walk our way back, I guess. Just stutter step our way back towards the objective. Need to make sure I grab my health once again. If we could somehow, some way though, win one big engagement, there's a big chance we could come back here. There's a very big chance we could come back. Once again though, that ulti usage of Abathur is a little risky and a little silly, to be completely frank with you. Maybe I'm mistaken here, but the cooldown on that is like 40 seconds, and a big chance we're gonna get an engagement off between now and then, right? Have to clean up some minions. Seems a little bit ridiculous. Get him! Spiders! Hey, good job, spiders. They do have the boss bite now in the bottom lane, by the way. We can do several things here. We need to get the boss. We need to get the boss. We need to get the boss, guys. The boss will kill the core. Guys, 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 guys. We need to get the boss, please. Alright, fine. Jaina's helping. Bot Jaina. MVP. Oh man, we're still squabbling around the objective, not realizing that our core is under fire here. Team, please! Our core is starting to drop real low. Oh man, the team is still fighting at the objective though. We clean up the, you know, the boss eventually, but not without the arterial picking up the victory. And while we did a lot of damage, it sadly wasn't enough. So sadly, we ended up losing this game. I did gain a little bit of experience, did get a little bit of gold as well, but most importantly, we were in a solid position there for a little while in that game, but the teamwork just really wasn't there to properly support the advantage that we had. And all in all, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. We can't win all of them, we ended up doing a lot of work, and sadly, this one is going to be a loss. But other than that, I do want to thank you all very much for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, alright? And I'll see you in the next one.